Hey, this is Ryan.
And I'm Zach. One more time. I'll do that one.
You remember it?
No.
Well then,
I'll just say there's good dancing in it.
try and say that like really fast. You can't.
I know.
Sensual seduction. Hey, this is Ryan
And I'm Zach.
from OneRepublic, and welcome to our playlist. The first video on our playlist is Crisscross with Jump. We chose Jump because of its impact on global, or at least American fashion for about 6 months. I remember I was in 5th or 6th grade, something like that, and that song Jump came out. #1 song, everybody knew it, everybody was singing it. All of a sudden, I was at this small little school in the country in Oklahoma, and all these kids I went to school with started showing up with their clothes backwards, their jeans reversed, their shirts backwards, wearing, all of a sudden, that clothing company Cross Colors came out, and that was popular, and people were rocking their Mary Tay and Francois Gerbeau's backwards, and I was the guy that would show up to school and just be like that, you guys are idiots. And that was very impactful on my life, and particularly Zach's. His boxers are on backwards right now.
And I don't mind.
Here it is, Crisscross with Jump. The next video on our playlist is Peter Gabriel with Sledgehammer. We picked Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer because nobody had ever shot a video like it. Nobody had ever spent that kind of money or time. He's always been known as an innovator, and so it makes sense that he has the most innovative music video probably of all time. And he has won, I think, just about every music video award you could win. Here it is, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer.
The next video on our playlist is Snoop Dogg with Sensual Seduction. Why didn't we choose this video? This video is sensual and seductive. For all you young
Pimps out there.
pimps out there, if you really want to go to pimp school, you need to watch
Check out this
Sensual
video.
Seduction, Snoop Dogg. Because the song is not only cool, but the video, I mean, what can we not say about it? I mean, he's playing one of these
He has an A+ in pimp.
keyboard things, and he's pimping out like 70s, 80s.
This is the first song that Snoop has actually decided to sing in, and the only thing we could think of is what the hell took so long. He should have been singing from day one.
And I love what the chicks are wearing in this video.
Yeah.
And here it is, Snoop Dogg with Sensual Seduction.
The next video on our playlist is Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. The first video I remember seeing was Money for Nothing by Dire Straits, which I have always called the MTV song, you know. That's the way you do it on your MTV. You know that song. So that's the first video I remember watching.
Sting?
Is it really Sting? What? Are you freaking kidding me?
Wow.
That's the way you do it. That makes sense. Yeah. Wow. I want my MTV. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. So here it is, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, the MTV song. Check it out. Next video on our playlist is one of the all-time greatest and misunderstood artists, Snow, Informer. Circa 1991-92, there was a cultural explosion coming out of Canada that was actually reggae music. And leading that cultural explosion of reggae was a spectacle-wearing white dude from, I think, Toronto named Snow. And Snow, that song Informer reminds me of being in summer camp when I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and kids were dancing and everyone was trying to do that fast Informer rap. Informer, you know something about someone I blame, a licky boom boom down. They said that I so said to me shot someone down the lane. Anyway, we're gonna stop. Check it out, Snow, Informer, believe it.
The next song on our playlist is Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. On our playlist, we had to pick something that was all dancing. Really cool dancing, different scenes.
Next level dancing.
All right, next level dancing, if Ryan wants to call it that.
Yeah.
And there's not much I could say about this video. Janet Jackson, obviously, I mean, how many hits do you need before you're, you know,
Janet
an
Jackson.
icon or Janet Jackson? But the dancing is amazing, the rhythm's amazing, the song's amazing, and it's just a really cool video. So here it is, Janet Jackson with Rhythm Nation.
Coming up next, at ya, Madonna with Vogue. Strike a pose. I can't really tell you what my thoughts were the first time I saw this video because that would be inappropriate for internet, much less television or baby's ears. Let's just say I was, that was my first year of adolescence, and Madonna taught me a lot about life in that video. And the song was amazing. I truthfully, I'm not going to say it's my favorite Madonna song of all time, but it's up there. It's one of my top 2 or 3 favorite songs out of the 25 hits that she's had. I would say that it's the most innovative song she's ever put out. And then whoever came up with that is just needs to win an award or something. Vogue is phenomenal, and we hope that you like it and study it and learn the dance like Zach has. So here it is, Madonna with Vogue. The next video on our playlist is Natalie Imbruglia with Torn.
Rip.
Back when I was a single guy, I just remember kind of staring at the screen like with my jaw on the floor like, she is so pretty, she is so pretty. And then all these articles came out about how pretty she was and how hot Natalie Imbruglia is, blah, 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 blah. Australian model, accent, the whole thing. Like every video she put out for like 2 or 3 years, I was pretty much jonesing for her. Again, that's back when I was single, so. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It was a video crush. And we challenge you to not crush on Natalie Imbruglia. So here it is, Natalie Imbruglia with Torn.
Next song on our playlist is from an artist named Mew, and the song is Zookeeper's Boy. The reason why we chose this song, Mew is an artist that we've been listening to a lot lately as a band, and we think they have some really, really cool stuff. The song Zookeeper's Boy is one of my favorites. It was actually the song that really got me into Mew, and I saw it with the video. And the video is really, really cool. It's simple, and that's what I like about it, but also very inventive. Really cool backdrop, and it goes really well with the song. So here's our next song on our playlist, Mew, Zookeeper's Boy.
So the next video on our playlist might be our favorite, because it's ours. Stop and Stare by us, OneRepublic. We originally come up with our own treatment for Stop and Stare, an idea of what we wanted, and spent like 2 or 3 months on it, and immediately found out that it was going to cost the equivalent to a private jet. So we scrapped those ideas, and a very talented director named Anthony Mandler came in and submitted a treatment, and it was completely different from anything that we had thought of. It kind of represented the imagery of what we wanted. We didn't want an obvious, on-the-nose video that just had really handsome actors in Hollywood acting out different scenes from the song. We didn't want to go that route. So we figured, let's go to the desert and let's see what happens. And that's basically what we did. And we're really happy with it. It's kind of a confusing video, but that might just be on purpose. So here it is, us, we, I, and him, OneRepublic, or 2/5 of us. And this is our video, Stop and Stare.
The next video on our playlist is Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson with the song Scream. This is just a badass video. It's actually really high budget, so we kind of put this in our little high budget category.
Most expensive of all time, I'm just going to throw the number.
Okay.
2.2 million.
2.2 million, which I don't have, so I couldn't afford this video, but directed by Mark Romanek, and unbelievable video. The song went so well with the video because the video was different than a normal video, and that's what I like most about it. You just watch the whole thing just thinking like, what is this? What are they doing? But I like watching it.
Yeah, it's a hit song.
It's also a hit song.
Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me.
Here it is, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson with Scream.